Hey guys, welcome back to my Snowrunner Chill Let's Play. In today's video, we are still in Alaska, and we should be going to hopefully unlock some of these roadblocks slash just some basic tasks. So when we are ready, we can then go do contracts. Because we've got quite a few. I need to accept this one, but this one we know how to do, should be straightforward, so to get this done, check that, and then see what we need for it. But hopefully, we should be okay, because we've got the Royal BM, which is kind of going to be my favourite truck for the time being. I might also use something new though. Can I reverse up this? Okay. Because overall, like minus the diffs, I think this truck's going to be really good for us. I might struggle a little bit on later regions, but for Alaska, I think it'll be perfect for us. I might also whip out a highway truck as well for this region, because like I said, it's not too bad of a region overall. I'll say this probably generally easier than Michigan, because like the only thing you really need is some big tyres, and you're typically going to be doing okay. There is some bad bits, but typically it's not too bad. My front wheel's on spinning. There we go. I mean, this thing isn't like stupidly big, but it just kind of floats over snow. It doesn't get like caught in it too much, which is what we want. And I mean, it's quick as well, which is a really nice change of pace, because we don't have anything quick yet. I do think though there is a potential for money, so we might buy a new truck as well. But we do need to be a little bit careful, so we might wait until we get some more contracts done. But I do want to buy something. I will need 2 wooden planks. Now, because this thing's got weight in the back now, it should actually be better. We might go grab fuel as well. Where were we going? That side. I get really lost, right? So we can go grab fuel, and go down here. Should be nice and straightforward. I also do think I might slap the highway gearbox in this, just because it will make it more fuel efficient. I do think the high gear in this vehicle is pretty good. I left that trailer there. Fuel's not too much. I think if we're completing missions, fuel's not going to be an issue, to be honest. What are you, stuck in the mountains? Do we have you? Yes, okay. So we accept quite a few missions. But we can do that as we go, really. Because we're going to have to do this one, pretty much each section of map at a time. Which, I mean, it's not too bad a thing to do. To be fair, I remember this map quite well. I don't actually remember the other maps that well. I know one of them is pretty much just a hill with some roads. It's quite straightforward. I don't really remember the other 2 maps though. So going on them will be a little bit fun. This region though it's not too bad. Like I said, the main thing is just the snow, which, as I mentioned, as long as you've got a bit of power, decent sized tyres, you'll be alright. Don't really need anything super fancy. Obviously, snow's a little bit slower to get through. But other than that, I don't normally get stuck anywhere on this map, because there's loads of trees about. Saying that, this is not the area we really want to be in. I thought it was a bit more on the side than what it actually was. But even in that bit, which is quite bad, but not enough to get stuck. I do kind of wish this thing did have diffs, because it give you a lot more favour to not get stuck. That was easy. Okay, we can now go. I might generally go this way. Do we have trailer park? No. Okay, so we can grab you and see what this needs. I do kind of wish you didn't have to go and like find out what you need for each mission. You could just see straight away. But I don't. I know why, but it's just a bit of a pain to have to go all the way to the place before you can just take what you need. Cut through here and we should be good. Yeah, his truck just feels pretty solid, to be fair. I think especially for the early game anyway. Obviously once you get to later maps, I'm not sure how it would do. But for the time being, it does what I need it to. I don't think I will put a highway gearbox in it. Downside is, it won't be as good getting out. Like if it gets stuck, there's a high chance it will be completely stuck. But the pro of it is, it will use less fuel and will go quicker. So get to places using less fuel. And I mean, I could do with a fast truck, I'm not gonna lie. Metal beams, okay. Well, they're close anyway. Also, I'm going to apologise if there's any background noise or like creaking or loud noises. I'll try and edit some of them out, but currently there's like a storm going on or like heavy wind. Which, heavy wind, old house, but don't really go hand in hand that well. There may be some like creaking and that kind of noise, so I do apologise. But I'll try and edit out the ones I can. But for the time being, we can get all the metal beams. It's only one metal beam, which is quite nice. Now, I can't remember if we can get a crane on this or not, because it's been a few days since I last recorded, and I can't remember if this thing could have a crane. Assume it can't because I haven't put one on it. And typically knowing me, I would put one on it if I could. Because, you know, I love a crane. I don't think it can. I think it was one that needs like a crane and saddle. I don't mind using saddles, but I prefer just 2 slots typically. What mission's this? What do you got? Okay. Just want a metal beam. Oh, large pipe. That'd be fun. And a metal beam. This thing does actually carry away quite well. Doesn't dip too much. Just go up this little road and bang, we are there. Super simple little missions. We'll open up an option if we ever need it. So even on the ice, it doesn't feel that bad. I haven't got chain tyres on or nothing, but overall like a very solid truck. Might be a bit tippy in places, but it's got a feel thirsty though. That's its only real issue. It's not that bad compared to some vehicles. I do think one of the vehicles we might get, I need to check how much they are, but they currently added a Mercedes, like, add-on, which I've bought, tried out the new trucks on my other, like, playthrough, and they seem quite balanced for the early game, which I was quite happy with, because some of the later, like, vehicles add, typically a little bit overpowered. These ones seem quite balanced. We're level 21, very nice. So we've done that, so we might go see how much they are, because I generally didn't look, because on my account I've got so much money. Trader store. Because like, there's things like this they added, which is pretty much as overpowered as you can have, like. So that's not really what we're after. But there is, I do want to get maybe one of these. I don't know when you get that. Because I've seen some people use it. It's not great, because I mean it's a highway vehicle. Could be useful though. Yeah, I think the only highway vehicle's worth it is that one. And maybe one of these are good. Like, it's got diffs always on. So if you've got diffs always on, you should be alright. Yeah, I don't want to buy you. Like, this was one of the vehicles added in a thing. It's quite an OP vehicle. Like, it's a good vehicle, but not really what we want for, like, early game. Same as that, I think it was also quite good. I don't want any good vehicles unless we've earned them as such. Can I not buy any of these? Okay, is it an off-road vehicle? I can't remember where they were. Yeah, these. Oh, 150. They're about out of our price range. But they're not really that OP, because this thing is basically really fuel efficient, hence why the small fuel tank. But very powerful. But quite weirdly tippy. Like the cabin kind of tips, and then that tips the rest you over. But it's weird. But not particularly overpowered. It's not really like awful anywhere, not particularly OP anywhere. Quite solid. Now this thing is quite a good vehicle. Maybe why I like it though is because it's got these custom like wide mud tyres, which looks so nice. Because it can have the you get some big ones of them. It just looks nice. So it's also got mud chain tyres as well. But the downside with it is you can't have a crane and bed because they're quite small trucks. Yeah, you can't have a crane and bed. But it's not a bad vehicle though. It's not OP by any means. Also 150 grand, kind of outrageous. Yeah, I thought there's not really many vehicles we could buy. They did also buff the Ford F-750, which I believe we unlock soon. The issue is though, is these two engines are quite bad. You need to get this one to make it usable, which you unlock in Cola. So it's going to be a bit before we use that, because using it without, there's no power in it, it gets stuck on everything. That engine though, you're good to go. There's not really many vehicles we're going to have, to be fair. Generally might have to be one of them, or maybe I might just go for I think we might buy this vehicle at some point, not yet because it's a little bit steep, but it will be a good vehicle for us. It's also a good vehicle that shouldn't be overpowered. It's got OD2s which are solid. It's a pretty just, it's not gonna, it's expensive upgrades though. It's gaugeable all-wheel drive as well. It's got plenty of add-ons. It's got that add-on, which the only thing OP about this vehicle is that you get 600 litres of fuel in it, and it's quite fuel efficient. Whole reason why I want it. Oh, you're expensive actually, I wasn't gonna say I could get you. There's not really many vehicles we can buy at the moment, so yeah, we'll leave that for now. We're gonna do we get a contract done? No, let's just bang out some contracts. Fuel to, yeah, simple enough. We might as well. Also, in this region, I'm not too concerned about getting stuff done in an optimal thing when it's just going to pick a thing to do it. Like, I don't mind too much. It would be nice if it was daytime soon, though. Yeah. As for trucks, though, we might get the one I showed. I can't remember the name of it. Never do. But the only thing I kind of want is a vehicle that isn't painfully slow, that can go long distances. Because we don't really have it. Actually, you know what we might do? Just because I do want to quickly change some things. See, so we haven't got the best engine yet. We might do actually. I can't remember which one of these are better. I don't remember. Do I have high range on it? That'd be why I didn't put that on. Okay. Or raised. Okay, putting raised on that might be a bit. Can you get a? You can. Don't know why I didn't have you on. Right, I might have had a trade or something maybe. We now need fuel. It's a little bit further we gotta go, but can I connect to a trailer with this on as well? I'm gonna assume not, because the overhang's quite extreme. No. No, they did also add the where was it? I think it was that they added, or was it? Oh no, it was the I'll find it. Where's it gone? Oh yeah, the heavy, no, not that one, this one they've added, which is a 5,000 litre fuel trailer, which will be very useful later on when we need to transport fuel, because I can just buy one of these, slap it in a region, good, we won't need it. So I'm looking forward to using that at some point. Obviously a vehicle to pull that though, I feel a little bit bad for. But for now we need to go grab some fuel, barrels, and then we'll do that. We just kind of want to just get some missions done. A little bit of a slide. I don't think for this region though this truck should be more than capable. There's really not that much, I haven't put chain tyres on it to be fair. Probably should have done that. Snow's not too much of an issue at the moment. The only thing kind of put me off the idea is the fact we haven't got diffs, which means it's going to be quite easy for us to get like stuck in mud. Which without mud, or off-road or mud tyres, it's going to be a little bit difficult to get out. There's plenty of trees on this map to be fair. But this is the one map where it'll be hard for you to get stuck not near a winch point. I've even seen people go to this region first before the Michigan map, because you can just pretty much crawl your way through. It does seem to do quite well. Kind of has issues, but it's literally just from the fact that it hasn't got diffs. When it gets on snow, it actually just is the one vehicle I've seen we've got that kind of just cuts through snow quite nicely. Which is the thing we kind of need at the moment. I haven't actually used the pay star yet properly. Interesting how that does, but I do feel like the paste on the White Western Star we've kind of used quite a bit for Michigan, so I want to try and avoid using them a little bit. As I mentioned, I do want to switch up vehicles we use. Obviously, I don't want to like have to suffer in the process, but we think a switch up is good when we've got the vehicles to switch up to. Like, I'm not going to be using a highway truck to go through some like deep mud or anything, because that to me is a little bit painful. Now we've got to go to the port, which I think this road should be okay. Maybe. Actually, since we made that bridge in the last episode, we might as well use it. There's a fuel train down there as well. So yeah. I do think we got every upgrade as well. I might have missed one or two. All the hidden ones. We'll check later anyway. One thing I don't like with this map is the fact that there's like, even if you get the watchtowers, there's still hidden places, and guarantee that's a vehicle. Okay, after we do the thing, we're going to check there. Because that looks like a vehicle. Now, it's either for a mission, or it's a vehicle we can get. Have we got... We found 2 vehicles, 2 out of 2. So, don't know what that means really. I don't know if them stat things are always 100% correct, because there's sometimes it said I've unlocked all the vehicles on the map, and then there was more. That was a poor waypoint. Oh, daytime's coming. Nice. Also, this vehicle with weight in the back does feel quite nice. I guess the bed is also in quite a decent place because most of the weight is actually on the back wheels. Because I try to hang so far over the edge. The grip. It's either going to grip or it's going to sink. That's sinking, okay. This is its only issue. It doesn't quite have the pull to get through a lot of places. I mean, it will just... Also the big ground clearance issue as well. I think raised suspension will do this vehicle good, but also make it a lot more challenging to keep on its wheels. Which is kind of the path you trade most of the time when you get raised suspension. Some vehicles don't need it, well, most vehicles need it. Some don't need it. This might be one that I just don't use it on, I'll be honest. Just because it depends how good you are as a player, to be fair. Because the more tippy vehicles typically can be quite good. It's just that's a risk you kind of have to deal with, is tipping. But generally, if you're a very cautious driver, you should be alright. Truck, I don't know if you really want to be cautious in it. So the lights I really like. I like vehicles that have good lights. The issue I have with some of them, like pretty much all the new vehicles, is they all have roof racks. Which means you can't get like a nice light bar. Which light bars are kind of useful. Because I mean, being able to see is very good. Let's go see what this vehicle is as well. Yeah, all these missions are quite straightforward. And we need to go up this little... I don't know if we're going to fit up here, I'll be honest. It does look like a Lodestar though. Which, if it is... hopefully it's one we can drive, because I really want one. Lodestar is such a good little scout. Probably one of the only scouts in the game, other than the Ford F-750, which I will now probably be using a lot, because previously it could only attach to like truck trailers, not the scout ones. Issue is, it wasn't good enough to be able to pull them, so it was kind of a weird thing. And now they made it so it can connect to both Scout and normal trailers, which basically means it's going to be a really good vehicle. On top of it already being a good vehicle anyway, and it's got, I think, the most repair points on any vehicle as well. So pretty much whatever you need, it can have. I think it does like 900 repair points on it, and you can also take a fuel trailer, like a Scout fuel trailer with 900 fuel on it, which should cover most scouting operations you could possibly need. And it's, once you get that engine upgrade I showed earlier, it's a Lodestar. I want a Lodestar, gimme. I was looking at the... Oh, is that small? I did not think that was going to be an issue. Clearly I was mistaken. Can I have you? Hold up, do we get it? I don't even get it. Take you, I guess. I'd rather have you though. Like, whoever leaves Lodestar all by itself doesn't deserve it. It was the one vehicle that without like upgrades on it looks really bad. Like, I'm not a fan of it, but you get some upgrades on it, it looks sick. I don't know, I can't remember how heavy it is. Might be too long in a way. We'll give it a go. I think also I added that on a recent. Okay. I'll pull you. My truck is not built like that. Now, can I turn your engine on? Got power in you? Yeah, good. Just because it's easier if you drive a little bit, since I'm not getting you anyway. And I love the Lodestar so much. Generally will be one of my favourite scouts for a long time. We put that tree directly in the middle of the road. Oh, a bit of extra damage. This is not going to be fun. That's tight. This is not made for a truck. Is this mission for a scout by any chance? No, okay. Yeah, areas like this where diffs would be... Oh, this is a bad place. Okay, you stay there. Because my face is kind of stuck in the mud. This does have a small bit of overhang. You want to get stuck on you. I hate towing vehicles. That's why I initially tried to put it in the back. Got a winched. So many trees. My turning circle is not made for this. Come on. Does it really have the grip? Come on. Okay. To be fair, snow is really not an issue with this vehicle. That could have been bad. I mean, we've done another mission. Pretty straightforward. Another £2,000. Getting some money. Right. You're gonna keep an eye out for that. Quite quickly. Oh, yeah, I forgot I left. That's where that is. Completely forgot I left that there. Gonna have to check around like some of the dark spots. Like there's probably something over here. There's a trader there. Yeah, okay, we'll see what else. What else is there? We can go get the cement actually. Yeah, sure. We'll go this way. Cement to their house. Okay, that's pretty straightforward. Go get fuel and then we'll go there. That's the road we're looking for. Perfect. Also, this region is quite nice. Oh, this is not the road. Don't tip. There we go. It's going to be some deeper snow, but this thing just weirdly goes through snow really nicely. Probably because it's got power to it. I don't actually know. I need to look at a depth like snow video. I want to know what sort of vehicles are going to be good for snow. Because I've played quite a lot of this game. I've done 2 snow maps, Alaska and Kola, and a bit of Yukon. And I still don't know why some vehicles just seem to glide through it, and other vehicles crawl at like snail pace. I want to know what like the main factor is. I'm assuming there is one. Or is it just some vehicles have better ground? I don't know. I know Scouts suck in it. Other than the 8x8 Scout vehicle, which literally doesn't even have any issue. Kind of makes this area a bit bad. Because I know it's similar to mud, but it's not quite the same. Because this vehicle struggles in mud a little bit, but has no issue with snow. It's interesting. I'm set to do a tyre size, to be fair, that's my main thing. That could also be to do with just being more off the ground, I don't really know. Let's go grab this cement. Should be good. Right, bags on ice. 2 over here we can go grab. And we'll come back and grab them too. And then, simple. Also, most of these missions, really straightforward. Also, the front wheel on this truck does make me quite amused, as it doesn't seem to be quite strong enough to support anything. Like, you keep going over like lumps and it just kind of glitches out. It's kind of weird. Also, since the new update they've done, which I don't think they've patched yet, the Pacific P16 got buffed. But they buffed it, and then the trailer, like it has its unique trailer to long logs with, they basically made that glitch, or like, so now if you use that trailer, it will glitch out and then potentially send you to space. So I highly recommend you do not use that trailer, because yeah, not gonna do you good, which kind of sucks because I literally just buffed that truck. And I think the trailer also got buffed because they changed the wheel weights, I think. So the wheels weigh more, which gives the truck more grip. I think the trailer also had that treatment, and obviously it broke something, so the trailer's pretty much unusable, which isn't an issue for us because we're not doing long logs yet. But that is my like logging truck currently, so hopefully they patch it fairly soon, because it's not anything I can risk, because I thought it might just be like happens to a few people or something. literally, on my other playthrough where I was just testing out the new update and stuff, I got in it, literally went out the garage round the corner, it glitched out. I was like, okay, that's pretty instant. That's not the case of if it will, it's when. Like, which is not what you want for a glitch like that. Especially on a playthrough where if that trailer does disappear, it's like 14 grand or something. That's a lot of money to just go poof. That I am not such a fan of. Tries really well on ice as well. Doesn't slip in as much as I was expecting. Doesn't turn that well, but... just get this in. Again, these missions are pretty much straightforward as you could have. Which is kind of nice. It's a weird film. Snowy, not snowy, wonderful. Right, let's go back to the house, which is over this way, pretty much past the garage and down here. Might bring both of them with us actually, should better slap them on the back. Yeah, this vehicle's doing quite a good job to be fair. I haven't got any concerns of it. It's got a small bit of overhang and it's a little bit bouncy at times. That's about it though. Also the paint job on it is quite a nice one. I like it. Right down here we gotta go. This all that light terrain. That front wheel is really concerning me. It just doesn't seem to be able to handle nothing. Hopefully it doesn't glitch out or anything. Also, I'm still not the biggest fan of how this map looks. Mainly because snowy maps in general, I just find it's a lot of the same colour. And it's quite like, I like warmer looking maps. Obviously, a snowy map looking warm wouldn't look good. So I get why. Just not to my, that could have been bad. It's not to my, like, tastes as such. Do we want to grab you? I already missed the first one. No, never mind, we'll go back. Like, I do prefer the warmer, like, vibe sort of maps. Some people might like the cold ones, but I'm not a big fan of the cold. In any aspect, pretty much. I much more prefer nice, warm, sunny maps. Okay. Just gotta go grab these and then we're good. It does go through snow so nicely. Like, it's quite deep snow as well. A little bit of ground clearance issues, but not too bad. grab you. Careful not to tip here, because that's quite a dodgy angle. Is this muddy snow? Yeah, it's muddy snow. That's bad. Might go in the top end of it. I do not want to be stuck in there. Reversing. Just hope I don't get pulled over. That was every wrong button I could have pressed. Right, there we go. Just pull you up the back and then we should be good. I'm doing it from the back, it might be a lot easier. It probably sounds a bit mad, but wait. Oh, we don't have to be at a back. There we go. Didn't think you offer miles that much, typically. Right, last one is there. This should be a nice little bouncy. That's two-wheeled. Maybe my things aren't going to get me tipped over here. Very good. This truck does seem a decent bit heavy. There we go. Now we've got to turn around, which I am honestly not looking forward to. The flattest area. Use a tree to kind of help me turn. And power. Power this thing has. So nice. I thought I was going to tip then. Wouldn't take much to make this thing tip, which is the only concern with it really. Now it's bouncing, which again doesn't help the tipping aspect. So that does have power. But the only issue is when you do use a lot of power, it does actually consume quite a lot of fuel. Then the fuel tank isn't massive in it. This isn't really a vehicle you want to put under like heavy load or anything, because it will drink all this fuel in seconds. Let's get this in. I do think we might buy that truck, because I feel like now is the best time to do so, because you don't need much money yet, because we have got quite a nice fleet of vehicles. Still got to pay you because you're battered. Like, we haven't got anything new to use yet. Because that we will use later on, because it does get upgrades. Don't know which region it gets them, but it does get all drive and diffs, and become quite good. you will use after, say, Kola Peninsula, because you get the all-wheel drive on it, which makes it really good. You will use for some body fuel, to be fair. Because the main issue with you is a four-wheel drive or four-wheeled vehicle isn't great for anything heavy. And it's not a particularly heavy vehicle anyway, so it kind of has issues. And then we've got the Hummer, which scouts will get used as they get used, like. So we have room, basically is what I'm implying. Now I could do my something like a Caterpillar. I don't actually know how good you are. But what upgrades can you get? Get most of them, to be fair. I do also want a vehicle that I know is reliable. But we don't really have anything super reliable. So we might buy you. Because you've got raised suspension, 46-inch tyres, which isn't OP by any means. And I can put all-terrain tyres on it. Don't know, I think the all-terrain tyres are pretty good. But yeah, they're pretty alright, but go for OEDs, which are OHDs even, which are pretty good. I might put chain tyres on it, to be fair. Could be a shout. But the main reason why I want it is, as I mentioned earlier, it's got a service cap on it, which looks sick. Gives you 500 repair points. Very nice. It's good, like, just makes it look like a big truck. Or get this, which gives you 360 repair parts, 300 fuel. Pretty much, if I need to go somewhere with something, it will get there. Right. Also, it looks quite nice with that as well. Kind of fits nicely on it. I think we can have crane and thingy on it, so actually we probably won't have a crane on it because can't have a crane on that. I don't think anyway. But I think we're gonna buy. We'll leave us a little bit short, but it's a vehicle that I think is gonna make its worth essentially. I might not upgrade it yet though, because I don't want to make us go into debt. I might put the tyres on. That might be the only thing we do, because it is expensive, because it's a newer DLC vehicle. But we'll get some chain tyres on it. Should probably sell the old ones actually. Yeah, £6 back. Pretty much got tyres for free. Yeah, we'll upgrade it as we go, but we're not going to use it just yet. It's got a spotlight. Does it have a roof rack on it? Don't think it. Oh, I think it does because it has the thingy. But we'll customise it more next time. And yeah, give me something new to use. I've already used it a decent bit. Like, it's a pretty nice truck overall. Now, I'm not sure what colour to go for. I don't know what. I kind of like a lot of. I don't mind that. We'll see. But yeah, I think this is where we're going to leave it for today. As this vehicle, we'll probably use a bit next time. And then also we'll probably use this, the Royal BM. I like them two should work well together. Because Royal BM, fast, this thing has fuel. So it should be quite nice pairing. And I hope you've all enjoyed. If you have, hit the like button, subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.